Mexico City Airport information, Charlie 0200 Zulu. Wind 09 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky condition, no clouds below 12,000. Temperature 22. Dew point 4. Altimeter tree 025.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass being inserted. Locking gear. Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wing. Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear. track disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
let me know if it's any better now. There's about like a 30-second delay. I don't know how to work everything. But it's about a 30-second delay. Still quiet? Oh my god. How about, I'm like blasting it now. How about now? I'm listening to myself right now on my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit more. But it must be the wind or something, I guess, from the plane. I'm not sure. Shit, I can't really go anymore. I'm like all the way up in the red. You come here and help me? Hell yeah, Matthew's in chat. What's up, Matthew? You got my message, huh? There's a 30 to like 60-second delay, I think, because I don't know how to work OBS. So I set like a 1-second delay because that's what Google told me to do, and that was supposed to like help. But I don't know if it did, because when I tested it on my phone, unfortunately I still had like a 60-second delay, something like that. It's kind of funny how the first stream that I'm deciding to do is from Mexico City to that airport in, what is it, Honduras? That's like pretty epic and sketchy. If you're adjusting sound, lower your sim and increase your mic, but now they're oh, okay, so this is what people use that Stream Deck for then. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I'll have to do that. Yeah, it must be some setting somewhere that I have to figure out to play with the volume a little bit. I'm just using the mixer options now And I'll have to change a hotkey because I was just talking to myself for like at least a minute. I have M as in Mike for my mute button and unmute button, but I was typing something that included M. So apparently I just muted myself for like a minute. So that's good. Okay, I don't think my subscription thing is working either that I put in the YouTube, because I think I've gained a subscriber. Thank you, whoever that was. But I don't think that worked either. So I'll have to figure that out. I was trying to use Streamlabs or Stream Elements earlier, and apparently that didn't function the way I thought it was going to. I tried to input like an URL into the into OBS, and yeah, I didn't hear any ding or anything. No ding. And another subscriber, whoever that was, thank you. I don't know if that's David or Matthew. I assume it's one of you because there's only a few. Okay, David. Okay. Okay, Captain Happy. Let's settle down, David. Let's stop that right now. Matthew meet David. David meet Matthew. Matthew's from Kyle's channel. He just got some new rudder pedals in. Some Logitechs, and I assume that they're still operable right now. We haven't smashed them to death yet, hopefully, Matthew. Thank you for subbing, Matthew. I just saw the comment. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I know nothing. Waiting for the shout out. Always expecting something. Well, Matthew, I don't know if you're still listening or not, but I was talking with David and Vertical for a while. Well, not a while necessarily, but kind of off and on, like, I don't know, it'd be kind of fun to just pop a stream up and hang out with some people. I damn sure like watching streams, so I figured it'd be kind of cool to do one. They're still operating for now? Nice. Oh, man, you had to figure out that twisting you don't have to worry about twisting the TCA thing anymore. Now you got the pedals. So you still have the TCA though, you still have the stick, right? I don't think you don't have a yoke, right? But you got the stick, you got I assume the Thrustmaster throttle thing, and now you've got the pedals. You've got the Logitech pedals, you got the pedals I have. David, are you doing another flight if you're still in here? David was flying from Fort Lauderdale to Cancun earlier. Yeah, I have to remind myself to use the puddles instead of twisting them. Dude, that's gotta suck. You definitely have come in on approach, like, already, and, been, like, twisting that thing and nothing's happening. Is this why we ended up in the grass, Matthew? It's a safe spot. No one's really here. It's just us three. We don't have 100 subs yet here on this professional channel. I was going to, but decided not to. Well, you could go on 2020 there, David. Could go on 2020. It's a good sim for you. Nice sim for David. Cancun to Orlando. Oh shit, dude. So, and Matthew, I don't know how to like tell if anybody's doing it. Yeah, okay, Matthew's still here. So Matthew, David had 2020, and we thought that his like computer was borked, and he ended up getting some like new shit now to like new hardware. But 2024 has been running really well for him, but 2020 had some issues. He was getting crashes, and a lot of times he couldn't even fly the sim. That's what I was referring to. He's had a lot better luck, though, flying the Fenix specifically on 2024. Perhaps had to sacrifice some Biscoffs, though, and I made sure to use the locking button on the side stick so I can't turn it. Yes! Oh, dude, you just reminded me. So I told you, so I've had these Logitech pedals for since I started simming. So like whatever I told you before, 15, 16, 17, 18 years, I don't know, something like that. And they've been no problems. The only thing I was telling you, I think, in DMs was that you don't want to, or at least for Windows 11, you don't want to download the drivers because it screws up the mapping. Like it made it so they weren't usable, like on Microsoft. I don't know why, but so if you see that come up to like download drivers, I would say don't do it unless you already have and it works. Great, but for me it didn't. I don't know if it's because they're super old or what the deal is. I messaged Vertical, by the way, to see if he would hop in, because I wanted to originally test to see if like or like sub or whatever worked, but clearly none of that shit worked, so that's good. We're off to a good start. I had the Thrustmasters, but upgraded the Turtle Beach about a year ago, like day and night. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember you had the Turtle Beach. Oh wait, no, you upgrade to the Turtle Beach. Okay, so you had the Thrustmaster. Oh yeah, you had like the TPRs or whatever, like not the $500 ones, I think. And then you got the Turtle Beaches. Okay, sweet. Yeah, plug and play, Matthew. Good. You didn't have to do anything. Perfect. Awesome. Guys, I can't get over this route. Oh no. Oh, fuck me. Hold on. Yeah, David, I don't know if you've seen it or Matthew. Apparently it's like a famous airport. I get it. I don't even know where we're going. I have to type it in. MHTG. Toncontín or something? I don't know how to say it. MHTG. Toncontín. Sure. It's kind of like in a bowl. And there's like an R&P approach to 02. But every time I've flown it, which is only like twice, it like dive bombs you on base to final. So that'll be fun. It'll be a manual approach. Yeah, the TFRP, they lasted years, but eventually started having drifting issues. Yeah, I don't remember that. That sucked. It's like what happened to my controller when we were playing RP, David. Damn, that sucks. Yeah. Get one of those fancy things that show your route on the top of your screen along with other things like ETA. Yes. Yes. So right now, I didn't want, I mean, case in point, I couldn't figure out, I guess, the subs and like the like thing. Like, so that didn't work, I guess. So I didn't want to have like too much there. But yeah, I could look into that. For now, I kind of like very basic because I don't know how to do all of it. So no pressure but butter it. Yeah. Literally the worst airport to start a stream with. Dude, it's such a wild approach. Holy shit. It'll be fun though. It's an hour and 44 minutes because I don't have the little ribbon thing, David. An hour and 44 minutes. We're 31 in, so we got like an hour and 15 to go. Winds are out of the northeast-ish, so we'll land R&P approach runway 02. Like I said, base to final turn. You'll see it on the PFD if you guys come back or whatever. But like it tries to dive bomb the airplane. And the only thing I can think of is it's probably because you're supposed to be visual at that point. I haven't looked at the chart, but yeah, it tries to kill you, so manual approach. And then if we crash, all of the Biscoffs will have to be recovered, and it'll be a disaster. David Matthew is all about Biscoffs. I am kind of too. A mutual thing. Sim Toolkit Pro, whatever it's called. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll write that down. I'll write that down or I'll forget. Ask David about my memory. No bueno, no bueno. Find a pen. Oh, Matthew, we have to visit you as well. And we'll go visit Matthew. Oh, shit. Go to here. Go there. Ooh, I didn't know you could do it like by increments. Very nice. Off we go. He says he has to write it down, but he's not. So here's the deal. I got a pen. Okay. The pen is about 12 inches from me. I couldn't find a... Dude, it's so true. Didn't find a fucking piece of paper. So I left the pen, and now I'm going on to the next joke. I digress. Matthew, I'm going to say you're sitting right here. And you've got your Biscoffs right here next to you. And in fact, every other seat is filled with Biscoffs. And David's right here. Dude, David, I'm dying. That's exactly what happened. I really did get the pen, though. I did get the pen. I'll write it down in a second. Okay? Easy there. Easy there. And who's in the back? Who is in the back? We'll put, I don't know. Ooh, it's American Airlines? It is. Very fancy. Jesus, you could not see anything out there. In rural Mexico. Okay, time to write this down. Time to find a pen. Ah, very nice. Okay, Kyle and Mav are here. Okay, so they're allowed to be here. So really it's you, Kyle, Mav, David. I don't know, 15 seats at Biscoff's. Maybe an extra in case we find somebody else in coach that's worthy. Sim, Pool, Hit, Pro. Now, David, do I have to get that, or can I just say consider it? I can say just consider. Boom. Alright. I'm going to turn off my mute button because I accidentally muted myself. And I don't want to do that again. Okay, yeah, I definitely have the alert thing up, but it didn't do anything. I don't know. Thanks so much, guys. Seriously, for coming in. That's awesome. I DM'd you guys, and I wanted to see like test this out, and ideally with the alerts and everything. But you see that maybe I can figure that out this flight or something. Kyle Maverick, yeah. There's different flight overlays like Swimsuit Pro or I think Volanta. Consideration is acceptable. Good. Good. Okay, so this is. Now, David, I probably don't have to tell you this, but it's on a scrap sheet of paper, but it's at the top of my clipboard, and it says Sim Toolkit Pro. It says consider, and it's circled. Above that, it's got a bunch of car parts that I might order to fix something, and a phone number to which I don't know who that is. We could call them. And then taxi instructions from God knows when. 27 right by Lima Juliet. Oh, I know where this was. Atlanta. 27 right, Lima Juliet Mike, Lima Charlie. Had to write it down because I borked it. Yes, you do, David. Yes, you do. Matthew, we met at Islip, and my David's gonna laugh. My take on group flights is not to do group flights. I do them sometimes, like on streams and stuff, but I don't know if I told you directly, but I just don't, it's not my thing. And I just landed at Islip up in New York, on Long Island, and a couple of people had flown in, and David was one of them, and I didn't know any of them. And David was like, "Oh, do you want to go fly?" And then like I found out that he like fly to Midway or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, maybe." And then he was like, "Oh, I'm flying with the 7 guys to my right." And I was like, about that. So 7 hours later, we ended up in Midway, and David and I became friends. settings. Okay. Hotkeys. We're getting somewhere. Let's turn off mute. Good. Go away. Oops. Oh shit. That's not what we wanted. Sure. Okay, we're good, I think. Okay, yeah, I can't mute myself anymore. We're good. The piece of paper is missing the word Biscoff on it and Henry. So I got a picture of Henry. And I don't think Kyle would care if I showed it because actually that would break my rule. I don't like to show pictures of shit that's not in like a group or whatever. It's just a picture of Henry. That piece of paper is missing the word. Oh, yep. Let me add it. I'll add it. Hold on. Hold on. I was gonna draw a picture of a dog, but I can't even do that. Yet. Hold on. Wing view. That didn't work. Wing view. I don't like that one either. There we go. Go with, I'm gonna put consider Henry eat Biscoffs. Offer 1 to David. Give rest to everyone else. David, let me know if that is appropriate. I think that's pretty fair. If you ask me. That ISA play was 4 scored. Dude, literally probably 7 years ago. We were on the phone the other day. Shit, I don't... was it pre-COVID? It must have been pre-COVID. The old Southwest VA days. Now David flies on a all-inclusive airline thing. I forget what it's called, but like, you can basically, it's like a VA, but you can fly all different airlines. You fly all the different routes. So he was like flying in Mexico at first, and then he stopped dealing cocaine or whatever he was dealing virtually and went somewhere else. Started flying for different airlines. I have to post a note that says blame Dan. Yes. You know, Daniel motherfucking Barry is probably absolutely scorched right now. 7:30 on a Sunday. He's absolutely gassed. Well, Kyle's probably gassed. What the hell happened to Chapter 1, David? That's what I want to know. The pilot doesn't yeetle himself. Or is it just like a version 2, I guess? I can't change the time, by the way, because if it changes the time, I'm assuming I'm talking to the choir here, but it changes the weather. I don't know how much the winds changed through the course of the day. When I flew up earlier today, it was absolutely gorgeous, so that doesn't make anything better, but it's just going to be pitch black the entire time. But the arrival actually is really cool with the ground lights, like the freaking hills and stuff. Pretty cool. Chapter 1 was the older version. Okay, got you. Got you. Back before your professional pilot's life chapter began. And now you're professional. David wears the epaulets and the flight uniform and... Yep. Yeah, Microsoft missed big with not allowing different times, but still. I have dyslexia, folks, here. Give me a second. Yeah, Microsoft missed big with not allowing different times, but still current weather. Yeah, hopefully the new one will. I don't have the beta. I don't even know. Like today I tried to find like the what do they call it, the change log, but like I couldn't find that to see like everything that's been changed. But hopefully, I'm sure that'll be like one of the first ones because it's ridiculous. It's a little bit much to not be able to like turn the day back on. Especially like the ortho in Latin America and Central America is absolutely atrocious typically, but this route was actually pretty good. And I recently ramped up, and Matthew, it might help you too, but I recently ramped up my DLOD to 250. I had it on 100, as I was telling David. I had it on 100 for a long time because 100 honestly just sounded like the right number, because 100 out of 100, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it goes up to like 400, so I pushed it to 250, and that has made things a lot more crisp, the ortho and stuff. So it's helped out a ton. There's your shout out, David. You happy? Good, great, grand, wonderful. You're currently still not on the beta, right? Yeah, I'm not. This is where the delay is probably a little bit shitty, so I apologize, because I think I talked about that. No, I'm not on the beta. So my sim is in it's in the default location because I refused to not put it in the default location, even though David told me I could. I just wanted to keep everything kind of vanilla, and I guess if you do the beta and then you opt out of the beta after the full release hits, it could wipe your sim, and I've had that happen in 2020. So I was like, I don't know. I was weighing my options, and I was like, okay, this sim update is going to be like the biggest one, I would think. And so I was like, if it's a week or two that I can't update it and can't fly, like, I don't know, 350 or whatever because of it, that's fine. But it's been pretty good so far. I want to show you the approach. So, where are we going here? Cotton, I don't know how to say that. Approach. Yeah, so this is it. It's the RMP from the north. So you intercept, I'll have to double check my waypoints, but I think this is the one. Melvo 9000, and then it's an RMP. Basically like a weird downwind to a base to a short. That's exactly what it is. So right there's the visual, probably where the visual starts. That's probably why. That's right when it kind of screws you and tries to kill you. Trying to see if there's any special notes. TG11, prior to that 3.1 from TG12, or 0.8 from here. That's probably what it is. The RMP is like not rated or something, maybe to that. I'm not sure. It makes sense because if you are around for landing, like, you could tell that it would be a lot for the computer to whip it in base to final there on like a, I don't even know, mile final, whatever that is. It's pretty quick. To be honest, that's why I'm not on 2024 at all. When they get everything compatible, then I'll move to 24, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, David has had awesome performance. He hasn't really had any issues. Correct me if I'm wrong, David, but I know like Kyle and some other people are not having good luck, but then you go to like other people, streamers, and they are having good luck. So sounds like it's dependent maybe on specs, but also like what do you have in your community folder? What aircraft are you running, etc. Yeah. But I do hope that you enjoy 2024, Matthew, because I personally like the atmosphere. I mean, even in this shot, I don't know how well you can see it, but it just looks different, like the atmospherics. So like I think this city, for example, looks different in 2024 than it does to 2020 in terms of like how the light is illuminating through the clouds right above a city. And there, like actually there's another good example right there. There's like these light towers way out in the distance. That might not be a good example right there, but you can imagine if that was a city, it would glow up like that, if that makes any sense. So there might be another one. Yeah, there's some over here. You can kind of see this big arch of light here. Pretty cool. Yeah, Kyle's not having luck, and another small streamer I started following was having issues with a 350 in 24 and went back. Oh, the heart's working. ADD, sorry. And another small streamer I started following was having issues with the damn heart with 350 and 24 and went back to 20. Yeah, it really does sound like it's hit and miss, because knock on wood, I guess, but like I haven't had a lot of issues really at all, but like I know some people have been absolutely they've had a lot of problems. They're kind of at odds with 24 right now, but yeah, hopefully sim update 1 here in the next, I don't know, couple weeks, hopefully fixes it. Yeah, mainly sticking to free flight. I know there's a lot of issues with crew member and ATC, staying away from all that. It's interesting, man, because like Kyle, Captain Canada, only wants to fly for career mode because that's like where it's different than 2020, number one. Number two, for him, that's where his like performance, I guess, is good. Kind of makes sense because they're like default like props for the most part that he's flying. So obviously performance would be less of a factor. Let's see here. Yeah, but you're just staying away from it. Yeah, but you've gotten a good amount. David's gotten a good amount of time behind him now on 24. It was like unleashing the hounds, because for 20, I mean, shit, dude. This guy, the issues that David was having was insane. He had an internet issue that I can't even explain. He basically had too much power. He had, how do I say this? He had internet that was too powerful at one time, and that's one of like 5 issues. I think he fixed that. He'd like turned down how much he was getting. I don't know. And then he thought we had hardware issues, and then 24 came out, and then he upgraded a couple of things, motherboard and RAM, some other shit, and now he's fine. But that's also when he started 24, so we don't know. I want to test the latency again because I think it might have gotten better. When you hear this, can you put the number 1 in chat, please? Okay, it's not terrible. So I think it's like 30 seconds. And I'm sure I can find a setting. Okay. Okay. It makes me feel a little better, I guess. There's like the low latency / normal latency or something. I wonder if it's something like that. I'll have to Google. Maybe I can write that down now that I actually have a pad of paper. Dude, where are you, Vertical? Get that man in here. Okay, he's green. So, he's online. Say, naughty boy, can you come into the chat, please? Really quick. Love you. Okay, good. God, I love this plane. Oh my God, I love this plane. I will say, I'm enjoying the Fenix. Oh God, David. I forgot David. David's gonna blow his gasket here. I am enjoying the Fenix more than the PMDG. Let's let that sink in. I mean, he's flying the Fenix, but that's also because the PMDG's not in 24, so. Or the iFly, right? How's the resolution, guys, if you're still here? I set it to like so my monitor's 1440, so I just basically set it up to mirror onto YouTube to give you guys like really good resolution. So it says like 1440 by, I don't even know the number, by like 60 it's offering. I don't know if it's giving you that, but on my phone it was like 720, but I don't know if that's just me. I think it was 1440 online, which hopefully that is for you. I'd rather see you guys see me crash with good res. Ah, okay, 1440. Hell yeah, dude. Is it crisp as shit? Let's go, dude. And I haven't noticed, like, frame... I mean, knock on wood. But I haven't seen, like, frame degradation from streaming. And I tried streaming probably 2 years ago. And, I was having a lot of issues, but it was also a different rig. Like, as soon as I would hop on Streamlabs or whatever I was using, it would just drop like, ah man, 30%, like that. I fly from Tampa to Birmingham every other day. I'm so excited for this landing. It's such a weird approach, but fun, but fun. Alright. So, we got 333 miles to go, but we are coming up, hopefully the next about half hour, 20 minutes-ish. We'll be coming up to our top drop. Start planning a couple things. Current weather in that airport that we're going to that I cannot pronounce. Let's look. We're gonna go here. Oop. Alright. I've just got my iPad with Navigraph on it right now. For reference. Alright, we are going to this airport. A good start. And we're going to be... Alright, weather 350 at 6, view at 3400, 2216. That's the temperature difference, the spread. 1020 on the altimeter, 3012 on the HPA, or on the engines of Mercury rather. Okay, so it'll be the RMP runway 02. Sweet. All right, so it's going to be the RMP runway 02 approach from the north. It'll be from Melvo. What that looks like in here. We'll approach. RNAV. What? 02. The arrival is going to be from Lipa 1 Bravo. Lipa. Sure. Yep. This one. And then the approach is going to be from Melvo. Ooh. No, that's a bad idea. We'll do it from Melvo. Ooh. Let's see what this looks like. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. The fuck? Why is it showing from the south? So it should be Lipax and then what it looks like now. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can figure this out here. Approach. Yes. Very good. Elite packs. Go to oh, I see what's happening. Okay, so from Elite Packs, we're gonna go direct to let's see here. Get direct Elva maybe? Elite Packs to what does this do? Shit. I can't do that, this damn thing. Okay, we'll go Elvo. And I don't know if that worked. Alright, so that is going to be there, so... Okay. Just got to add a custom waypoint real quick. Should be good. Let's go to like TG004. Let's try that. What the f... Apex TG004. Just sort of making my own thing here. Why not? Always erase it. That's getting better. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. TG004. Let's go. TG002. See if that does anything. Ooh, buddy. Ooh. Ooh. Weird noises. We good. Freaking go, dude. We could have just vectored around, but nah. Man, it's such a shame we can't see the damn ortho. Once we see the city, though, once we see the city in our cockpit view, because A, we're landing, or B, we're crashing, we looking good. Oh, by the way, so I got endemic sounds or epidemic sounds or whatever the hell it's called, and I signed up for a free trial, but something I guess went awry, and so I don't have any music, so I was gonna play it anyway, but then I was like, like I get copyright, and then this stream goes away. I don't want that, so I emailed them and said, hey, it's your favorite content creator with 797,000 subscribers. What gives? I emailed them before I started this, so hopefully they get with me soon so I can play some non-copyrighted music that sounds as if it's made for elevators and malls alike. Matthew, are you still in chat? I was gonna ask you, think Phoenix is working on anything in the background. I think so, and I will be right back, by the way. I mean, I don't know, like, I didn't hear anything, but I would think they're working on something. I'll be right back. Oh shit, what's up, Win? I went to go pee real quick. Then I went and got beers because we're about to land in, again, I don't even know where we're landing. It's in, Honduras. Honduras. It's like Toncontín or something, but I don't know how to say it with the tongue. Wynn's my best friend, if anybody else is still in chat. From childhood through now. Don't cry, Wynn. Don't cry. Matthew is a guy that I fly with, or through a streamer, I know him, and he flies on the sim. So we're buddies. And then David I flew with when for like virtually for 8 years or something. Yes, I had to do a Tinkly Winkly. Correct. But we got all that squared away. We got some Bud Light here, and we're just gonna pooch it on in here. We are gonna pooch it on in. If you want to look it up, Wynn, it's a really cool airport. And unfortunately, so we're in 2024. And unfortunately, if I move the slider, the daytime, the time, it will change up the winds and weather and shit. So we're waiting for some update on that. But that's why we have to fly at night, unfortunately. The ortho and shit look really nice, though. I flew up from where we are to Mexico City. Now we're coming back from Mexico City now. But the nighttime arrival with the lighting effects in 2024 is insane. It's gonna look really good. Yeah, dude. How's Velma? Did Velma get picked up by a hawk today? Velma is Wynn's dog, who is approximately 2.4 ounces. Not pounds. Ounces. David's got 2 dogs. I don't know about Matthew. I don't remember if Matthew has dogs. Oh yeah, so the airport code, when if you want to look at it, is MHTG, Mike Hotel Tango Golf. He's laying on you. Are you clothed? Remember, you're in a public setting, kind of. Just don't answer that question. Just for everybody. Just don't. She says hi. Hello, Velma. I was shaking because she could hear my voice. Yep, so we're about, we're about 20 minutes away from landing, about less than 10 minutes away, 5-10 minutes away from top of drop. We're going to be doing the RMP approach runway 02 at, again, the airport I can't pronounce, in Honduras. Honduras. Super fun approach. Dude, so it's I was telling them, it's an RMP approach. So you basically like fly downwind, you fly base, and then at the base to final turn, you go visual, basically. So if you look at the PDF, we're in base to final turn, provided we don't crash. You will see that like the autopilot can't follow it, basically. It's supposed to be visual at that point. So like you turn final at like a mile out. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, dude, it's yeah, I flew in there for the first time, I don't know, last week, and then I flew out of there today, and yeah, so I'm kind of in this like phase where Matthew knows this, I think, but I'm flying planes that are like a little bit bigger than what's designed for the airport, but not like overkill. So this one takes at least A319s and maybe A320s, and here we are in an A321. It's just kind of fun, challenge, I guess. But yeah. Oh, dude. Okay, so how is it on the TV? I set it up for like really, or tried to set it up for like really good resolution. And so David and Matthew have it set 1440 by whatever, 2K, some 60 FPS. Great for them, they say, which is awesome. How's it look on the TV? And when, if you remember Vertical Sim, I've been trying to get him in, messaged him, trying to get him in chat, because I wanted him to initially test this thing out, because I was setting up some stuff for the stream, but, you know, work. He may be here. I don't know. Check the pic I just sent you. Take a sip of alcohol before I do that. Hold on. Oh, dude! That looks so good! Holy shit, dude. So he's got this thing on his like 60-something inch, oh, there's a 60-something inch flat screen. That is so cool. As far as sounds go and stuff, we figured that out earlier. I don't have like a mixer or anything, so I'm just using the Microsoft mixer. So it may be a little bit, might be a little bit sketchy. But apparently everyone can hear me, so that's good. Theoretically hear the thing. Awesome, dude. I'm glad. And I'm glad you survived the donuts and pizza the other day. This is a good thing. Went to the flying club the other day, and they had pizza and donuts. And now he's back. No hospital visits. This is good. No diabetes. Roll back to kitchen. Right, Win? $75, don't short. Wait, what now? Oh, this looks so good. Oh yeah, Wins, you'll like this. So I was telling the guys here, at least from my experience in 2024, all these big like light shafts are from cities. How insane is that? You can like see the cities like way out there. It's insane. I'm sorry, man. Every inch matters. You're right. You're right. Imagine if you join the stream now. Like every inch matters. Alright, we'll go ahead and flip the seatbelt sign on. Alright, so this approach, I'm going to set things up pretty early because, one, I haven't done them that often, this approach, and two, it's happening pretty fast once you get established. Okay, let's put our information in. Coming up on top drop. Alright, winds 340 at 6. 340 at 6. UNH, we're just going to use inches, 3012. 3012. Fuck. There you go. Alright, temperature is 22. We'll put them in, I guess, even though it's kind of a visual at some point anyway. Let me look actually before I do that. Why not put them in? That night sky, right? Woo. Oh boy. Okay, the min is 4429. Yeah, I'll put them in. 4429. Because the clouds are at like 34 or something above the ground, so it's so do it theoretically the right way. Dude, it's insane. And when I'll once we get on the ground, I will bring the daylight back. It's really, because it really sucks you're not doing the day. It's actually a lot harder to do at night. It's a lot harder at night. I haven't even done it at night. All right, 10 out of top of drop, getting ready to initiate our descent. Into the airport starts with T. Let's go. A little bit of a tailwind, we'll start. Off we go. Alright, so this is the RMP runway 02 at Tegucigalpa, Honduras Airport. From the north, from Melvo. Crossing Melvo at 9,000, descend all the way down to 4429. Visual by TG011. This is the last waypoint before a left-hand turn, base to final. We don't have the runway in sight. We will depart straight out, direct TG009. And we will climb by the missed approach point, by the missed approach procedure. Straight out initial climb. Alright, squiggly line here showing when we're going to get back onto our path, our vertical descent. Should take a second. I may have to play with the speed a little bit so that we slow down because, like I said, I'm going to fly this approach slower because I have a lot of experience flying in here. Here's the approach when I'll show it for a second, but we're starting at Melvo and then we loop around this way. And then by this way, I think these arrows, I think this is your visual point, but it's not on the chart from what I'm seeing. And it would make sense because it's a really tight turn final, and the autopilot kind of screws up if you're on autopilot right about here. So I don't think that's probably why. But, yeah. And then here's your missed approach right here, straight out TG009, follow it all the way up to Melvo. Back on path. We're going to be auto brakes on medium. Not much float to this one either. We're going to have a high elevation airport. And we have room, but we don't have a ton of room to stop. So we'll aim to hit the touchdown markers. And Matthew, we're gonna try to go for something that's between butter and I need a doctor's appointment. That's what we're going for. Oh shit, I can make people mods in here and time people out. Now I'm seeing all that stuff that I always see on, other streams. That's dangerous. Tylenol on standby if needed. Yep. Oh, fuck, buddy. Oh, no. We might need more than Tylenol, Matthew. Be the last Tylenol you ever have in your life. Funny, when I first thought about going to this airport, I kind of wanted to get back to Central America. and because I love flying. I like the area, but I also like flying, I guess, virtually. And so I found this airport. Then I like Googled and YouTubed the airport, and turns out it's like a really famous approach. I was like, damn. And then I posted it on like the forums or Facebook or whatever, on the Microsoft thing, the forum, and people were like freaking out. They're like, oh yeah, it's a great approach. I guess the 7.5 used to go in there or something. It's wild. Yeah, so we won't be able to see it, but there'll be like when we are on a downwind base and final, you're basically following like this elevation that's continuously dropping. It's a slope from right to left, mountainside, and you're kind of descending along with it in a turn, so that when you level out, I don't remember exactly, but you're probably like 500 feet off the deck, if that, at VREF, and then you just plant this on bitch land. Found the mod buttons for chat, I hear. Oh, buddy. And the timeout one, Matthew. If you're naughty. You know, I probably give Win a timeout one. Win, you probably deserve a timeout one. We've been best friends for... shit, man. 7th grade? 8th grade? You probably deserve a timeout. Alright, out of 28 to cross Leap X at 12. And we'll think about, once we get past Leap X, slowing down a bit here. But not now. Yeah, too freaking long, dude. Too freaking long. Jesus. Too long. Yeah, Win and I go way back. Way back. We brothers from another mother. So when's the MSFS? Dude. Matthew? See, I told you I found the timeout button, Matthew. Here's the thing, though. If we don't live in this one, then... Are we like a cat, though? I don't know. Do we get 9 lives? So my thing is, I like America, right? America. And I like Central America, where we're flying right now. I am like... I am not a huge European flyer. Batsim or not, I don't know. It's just... It's beautiful, but it's just not like what I normally do. It could be fun. Definitely off Batsim, just because for a host of different reasons. But, yeah, could be fun. Could be fun, but to be honest with you, I do a lot of shit around here, stuff around here. I like to find, well, you know, Matthew, I like to find kind of random airports. Like here, we're flying on American right now from Mexico City to this place. Oh, by the way, there's the city. There's a good night lighting example. I bet you that's the city right there. It actually looks terrible from here, to be honest, but once we descend, it'll look really good. Innisbrook Circle. Stop. I don't think I've ever done that, actually, Matthew. I mean, I've seen it with Kyle and everything. I don't think I've ever done it. It'd be fun one day. Ever tell you the time I told Kyle when he was at 50K he had to do a circle to land on the 747 in Innisbrook? No thanks. So here's the first thing I think of, like, the 747 is extremely sluggish. I mean, I don't know about IRL, but in the Sims. So, like, let's say you crank it and bank it. When you're on that downwind, and you hit the numbers, you're to beam the numbers to runway whatever it is, on the circle. And you know, your left wingtip's right at the mountain, and your right wingtip's got plenty of clearance, so you whip it around to the right, and then you go to final. So my worry would be, like, you roll it to final, and if it's anything like the 747s I've flown to sim, it's like not responsive So like you would have to like, I don't know how to explain this, like turn early. It's like very sluggish, I guess. In fact, I kind of noticed the rolling tendency with the 350 to be like that. Actually, I noticed that the pitch was not a problem, but the 350, the wigwag, the left and right, a little tough. Bro, look at the flyover point to Melvo. It's it's gonna be such a weird turn. Oh boy. Because I set the two waypoints so close that they're both flybys, not flyovers. So they're gonna. I'll probably delete. Think here. Let's think for a second. I might delete. Never did it, sadly. What is a meme? I dropped a dono and said he had to circle the land 747. Yeah, he was like all considerate heavily. But I don't know, Matthew, you could probably get Swiss. My man, you could probably get Swiss. Yeah, I know Kyle, he's done it several times, right, in like normal airplanes. But probably turn the terrain on so he can see our death inbound. Any good views? It's such a shame. I didn't turn the lights on. Whoa, look at the Milky Way, whatever that is. Holy shit. That's an incredible view. That's incredible. There's the town, by the way. That was the town. Over here off our right. Pretty good view. There's our town. We're going to descend right into that like ravine. And I don't know, it might be a little sketch with the clouds. So. Oh, there's the naughty man. The naughty man himself. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands. We're gonna go to managed speed because, or manual speed because I don't want to eat into the side of a mountain. We were gonna fly to a vertical airport, but the size and, you know. The Biscoffs are strapped in. Boy, they better be, Matthew. Boy, they better be. Alright. We're through transition. What is the thing? 3012. Is it set? No. 3012. Dude, they better be strapped in. I guess Vertical's in the plane too. He's in the dog bin. So we got Win, Matthew, AMKR. Why am I blanking out? What? I feel like that's something extremely vulgar. I'm gonna Google that. This is the last time I should be pulling out my phone, probably, as we descend into the darkness. It's here. Definitely gonna be something severely inappropriate. Well, it's a stock, but I'm sure you're not trying to send me a stock. That wouldn't be like you. Oh God, Matthew's got it on the TV too. All right, let's look at this. I gotta change this. We got 250 there, 250 there. I am going to do something a little different. I'm going to bring us to 210 now. I'm going to get ready for Flat Swan because I have a hell of a turn coming up and I don't want to be too fast. At the altitude, we're still going 300 knots. So I want to cut back on that. Alright, Flat Swan. It's calling for 250 at the intersection, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do 210, a little slower. Alright, lights coming on. Everyone take your seats. Matthew, take your seat. Everyone get off the pot. Stop smoking pot. We finna land. I leave for 5 minutes and Daddy arrives. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now Vertical doesn't know what to do with his hands. Vertical, Andrew, are you uncomfortable? Hope you're uncomfortable. Hope your palms are sweating. Somebody ask Andrew when FLL is coming out. An RSW. Oh, Jesus Christ, when? Oh my God. Oh, no. No, no, no. See, here's the thing, when I can picture that. My boy eating the Oreos on the shitter. Pinch it off. Only with you I am. Andrew, have you told the wife about us? I'm not really sure what to do about that. Makes me sad, but at the same time, if I can do something that she can't do, if I can provide for you in a different way, then I think that's could be mutually beneficial. It could be mutually beneficial. I just choked. Dude. Oh God. Oh no. When call the plumber. What is the movie from when shitters fall? What is it? You always say Christmas Story. It's always some Chevy Chase thing. He loves Chevy Chase. Alright, we're through 12. Actually pay attention now more than I've said in the past. Yeah, look at this fucking thing. We're gonna die. Well, let's go direct to. Let's think here. Let's try Melvo. Might freak out. There we go. Much better. Much better. Christmas vacation. Okay. Look at that, guys. We're going right in there. We're gonna get in there nice and deep black. Woo. Woo. You can see the bowl right here. All the roads and stuff right here, and then these are the mountains. We like go up this way, and then I think we like turn in. There's the airport. We're gonna come around like this, and then loop right in. Theoretically. Most importantly. Holy frickin' haze. Good God. Alright, we'll set our altitude down. Approach is armed. We are a little high. Put some speed brakes out here. Not sure why we're this high. We're gonna go speed 180, flaps 2. Again, we have that high altitude. We're still going 250 knots on a downwind. We'll be on the ground if everything works out in 2 minutes. So we really need to slow down fast. In fact, I'm gonna go 170. It's calling for 250 at this waypoint coming up, but there's just absolutely no way in hell at this speeds, at this altitude. No. Absolutely not. We'll go flaps 3, and screw it. We'll put the gear down. Master caution. That's fine. Speed brake's coming in. Speed brake armed. We are way out of view, but we're coming back here on approach. 8,500 for like 44 and change. Looking for that right base to final. It'll be a tight left turn. Tight left turn to final. Oh my god, this is so cool. 170, I like that. We're at 200. Still at 200, guys. That's wild. That's awesome. And Leo's getting larger. We're flying to Mike. Where we going? Mike Hotel Tango Golf. Toncontín International. Toncontín International. It's a like all over YouTube, I guess. All right, we're gonna go 160 and we're gonna go flaps full. Oh my god. This is absolutely incredible. You can hear the engine spooling like crazy. I'm gonna turn the engine sounds up. You might not be able to hear me as good. I do apologize. I'll figure that out later on how to do that better. Alright, we still have vertical guidance. We will lose that. We will lose that. Okay, vertical. Alright. Get proof. Is that a Toncontín in your pants, or are you just happy to see me vertical? Come on, guys. Look at that shit. Look at that. Huh. Absolutely incredible, dude. Absolutely incredible. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dusty, too. Okay, so on our what do we call this thing? Our MFD, EG11s will lose the guidance. It'll be like screwed up. So we have to make sure we have the runway in sight. Stand by on VREF. We're more or less 5 miles out. Got a ton of cotton pants. Don't have to tell me that twice. So our speed's 160, our ground speed's 180. Okay, we're gonna have wind off our left side. So our base to final turn, we try for a tighter turn. It'll be blowing us away. Alright, we're gonna go VREF now. Coming back to 140. Dude, look at that shit. Woo. Woo. A little bit came out. Alright, my airplane, autopilot's off. Godspeed, Biscoff man, if you're there, stay forever, Jesus. We don't want him. Remember on this approach, be pretty aggressive on the turn. Look at the base to final turn. Look, there's no distance between those 2 points. Now here's the ADD. Good job.
$1,000.
No replay or anything either, guys, because I don't know how to use this shit. I tried earlier. Auto brakes, medium, speed brakes are set. VREF. Okay, this is when it's going to get a little shady. Watch the mountain in front of us.
100 above.
To hit it.
Minimum.
We're getting blown left to right. If you guys can track that or not. Here comes the turn. There's the runway. Can't really show you guys that quick, sorry.
500.
4,000 for touchdown.
300.
A little bit inside the turn, leveling.
300.
Keep coming down. Don't worry about pushing it too
300.
hard.
200.
Follow that director. Now here comes the tight turn. Blowing left to right. We're going to turn out a little bit early, correcting. Let us blow it back on the path. Push down, push down, push down, push down. Got plenty of
Sync rate.
display threshold, that's fine. Sync rate, acknowledge.
Sync rate.
200, or 02, identified.
30.
And title. Lanovich.
10.
And left.
5.
Left wheel down first. Back on the center line, back on the center line, back on the center line. And 2 in reverse. Brakes. Reversers idle. We here. A little bit off center line. I get the. Gotta kick it back a little bit earlier, but left wheel went down first, which is good. The left crosswind there. Nice landing. Look at this airport, folks. Holy shit. How incredible is that airport? That was amazing. Alright, flaps identified, flaps coming up, speed brakes coming in. I call that a butter. Hell yeah. Thanks, Matthew. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that was a fun one. Like I said, I tried to like really slow it down because I do these approaches. I don't do a lot. I just like to have more time. I just like to have a little bit more time. So it's kind of aiming to keep the wheel, the mains between the touchdown, but as far as the nose wheel, more so just wanted to get it down without floating. Look at so this gives you a good shot, guys. So you got this bowl right here, kind of comes down off of there, and so all those winds were coming off of that mountain, right towards us from this way. So when we were on downwind, the winds are coming like a downwind direction, and then they kind of came 45, 90 degrees, well 90 degrees at touchdown, so they're kind of shifting. But yeah, we're kind of in this valley right now, really cool. Just so you try RNAV 19 left into LAS. Dude, when Kyle landed 19 right, you were there for that, right? Lights coming off, we'll go with beacon on, wing lights coming off, APU masters on, wait for the little lever to do the lever thing. A little more power behind it. Alright. APU start. Yeah, that was wild, right, Andrew? It was like 13, and so those are like times where I try not to like overcorrect, right? Even though there's a lot of wind, I try not to like, weave all over the place, because then you're constantly correcting for the center line on final. More so, I guess, for me in those situations, I try to get it down with touchdowns. I'm never really a big butter guy. Sorry to disappoint the butter guys. It's more so just touchdown zone rather. Yeah, try not to do too much there, right? Because of the wind. It was fun. But yeah, it definitely helps. If you guys try this approach, it definitely helps to do it manually. I mean, where I did it, but it probably helps to even do it before then. And then if I had to do it all again, I'd do the same thing. I would just slow this sumbitch down. Because if you remember, we were on base and we were at VREF. We were at V approach. Like 140 knots, I guess. What our MCP saying. And I don't know, we were still going 160 knots at least. We were hauling ass. So, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. By the way, I'll probably do, I know it's kind of getting late, I'll probably do one more though, like a short kind of one to, I don't know, I'll just look at the map, see if there's kind of a cool shorter, same kind of thing, shorter runway, maybe too big of a plane kind of landing place. Airport. Like 30 minutes, maybe an hour kind of thing. I just want to experience this departure again, to be honest. Alright, AP is available, AP leads coming on. Like another thing I want to do is I want to get better. I've landed right seat, not a ton, but I want to do that. So there's a whole shit ton of stuff I need to get better at. I want to get better at. Aspen. So I would definitely do Aspen in. I mean, we could do it in the 321, but I would definitely do it in a 320. That could be a lot of fun, especially same situation as here. Right? Ground speed will be way up, even though our VREF's way down. That's kind of the exciting factor for me. Oh yeah, and then it's a localizer, so we won't have vertical. That could be fun because we won't have vertical guidance. Eagle County could be fun. Eagle County, what is it called? In Colorado, Eagle County's missed approach point for the approach is like, oh shit, it's like, I don't know, 3 to 5 miles before you land because it's like visual by that point. So like here where it was visual by base to final, in theory, if you're doing this IRL, like from here to like there, very short. Eagle County, you're like on a straight end, you're like way out here, like 5 miles out because there's like mountains and shit. You have to be visual. Partner brake coming on. A350 out of Provo, right? That was so fun, dude. All right, right engine, left engine coming off. All right, get off my plane, I think. All right, yes, okay. Seatbelt signs coming off. Why did the? Oop, there we go. That the strobe still on. Whoops. Now let's find Matthew and see how he's doing. See what our friend is doing here. Oh shit. I want to turn the lights on. Please don't be dark. Yeah. Matthew, are you good? I'm keeping it here to make sure you're okay. Well, actually, let me find vertical. Here's vertical. Oh shit, I hear him knocking.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Who put him up here? Which one of you put him up here? Buddy? Hello? Who put him in 4? The overhead bin? Hello? Oop. Oop. Alright. Sorry, just checking it out. Viscos survived. Vertical is... Oh, here's the psychopath. Guy with the... No, it's not. The ponytail's the guy that's a psychopath. Oh shit, here he is. Ooh, he's got a briefcase too. What does this to do with the little like rat tail? Guess not. Maybe he changed his hairstyle. What the fuck does this guy? Holy shit. Did you see the knockers on her though, dude? Okay, hold on. I only have 1 speed here. I have people going inside of me here. Oh, she gone. Gone. She gone. Somebody enters the stream. Hello. Stand scope. I shut the lights off because the light looks so like this is a great example. So there's no reflections. So I like to keep them off at night. But I can go in. I can go in here and change that one. So I can go to here and then I can ramp up the lights. Not as bad right now. The reflections, not really any. But yeah, here's what it looks like. That's actually way overkill, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, dude, 230 passengers I think this thing carried today. We had on board. Jesus. What the fuck? This guy looks like he was left in a fucking toaster. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, you can get off. Scary ass motherfucker. Jesus. Thanks. The brakes are hot. We fix that. We fixie. We fixie. It's gonna work. You can hear sorry for the noise you're about to hear, but you can hear the brake fans. I'll just do it for a second. Yeah, you can hear that. Sorry for the noise. The levels. I'm gonna go over here actually for a second. Wait, guys, isn't that really cool? Doesn't that make you want to do that approach, dude? Holy shit. It's so cool. So, and I've talked to Andrew about this, like, over the last year, and Matthew knows a bit about this for sure, I've been trying to do, like, different approaches. I mean, this is a bit excessive, but, like, just flying to airports that's just not, like, the same thing that we do all the time, right? Because it's just, it's just fun. So obviously this was not a real world route. Obviously this is American Airlines, first of all. Second of all, well, actually, I don't know if this is a real world route, but we did with Americans, though. That's not right. But, yeah. So right now I typically just fly kind of any airline, typically within the same country, like an airline that operates in that country. But yeah, like Aspen's a good example. I've been liking that. Eagle County is a good one. Like Trenton, dude, Chattanooga. Some of these places don't even have scenery, but they're just fun. Okay, so here's the hill we turn from. So this is when this airport is, I don't know which package exactly it comes with. If I had to guess, it probably comes with the standard edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So if you go into the map, it'll have a star by it. The star indicates, I don't know if you know this already, so I'm just going to pretend you don't, because it's easier to explain. But the star indicates that it's a handcrafted airport. So Asobo teamed up with Vertical, correct me, I don't know what the hell it's called, Griano or some company that does gateway airports, specifically in the Caribbean and Central America. And I don't know if that's this airport directly. I know that a lot of them are in this area, or them, but this is a payware developer that made this. But it's a handcrafted airport that comes with the game. And my guess is that's what you get. It's a famous airport. Gaia, in all caps. Thank you. You weren't that rude. Thank you. But yeah, here's the base to final turn. So when I first came in here, it was during the day, and I did it all on autopilot. I didn't do anything manually. And right here is where it dives you. Here, I'm not going to go that far because I don't want to turn up the damn camera, but you're over this hump right here, right? You're going this way. And it dive bombs you down like this because you're supposed to be visual. When in reality, you're supposed to turn like this, right to final. But yeah. So in a situation like that, crosswind from the left, what I like to do, instead of like turning the airplane all the way to final because you're going to blow through, I like to turn final about here. I know it looks like we're not lined up with the airport even, but I don't know if you saw, but by the time we landed, we just moved over like this, kind of diagonally, like the wind. Rather just have the wind do the work than me. That makes sense. A little bit less work, even though use the wind to my advantage, I guess, rather than let it hook me. Isn't it? Wind is so cool, man. I'm gonna get a couple more screenshots and then get back on the plane, but. I mean, this has got to be one of the coolest approach. I mean, I didn't know it existed until last week or whatever. It's just, it's very different. It's very different. And of course, I flew from Vertical Sims Pi to here, as he knows, on a charter of cocaine, and I don't know what else was on board, but yeah, flew out of here. The 321 takeoff, if we do decide to take off out of here, I don't know yet where exactly we would go, but it's kind of wild to take up the dispraise threshold and all that runway because it's a flaps 3 toga takeoff kind of thing. Pretty cool. You depart and then you head out about 11, 10 o'clock off the end of this runway here that we landed. So over this way, right through this gap, and it takes like 4 or 5 minutes to get up to climb speed because you're high altitude. Pretty cool. Hell yeah, man! Inaugural service pie to freaking the Toncontín. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We just deserved another beer. Another lukewarm beer. I don't know, Matthew, are you going to stick around? Because I'll do like an Aspen. I kind of wanted to stay here, but again, I don't know. Like, we can go anywhere and have a challenge. That'd be kind of fun. But Aspen is always a challenge anyway. So, like, I don't know. I would fly out of verticals airports, but they're awfully small. So, right, Andrew? Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate you coming in and everyone coming in. I know it's really late, and when I know it's late for you too. All right, I love to say tomorrow got an early show time tomorrow. Great job. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it a lot. Win flew with me IRL a lot. I'm an IRL pilot. I don't put on the YouTube IRL pilot um, just for different reasons. Um, but Win flew with me a lot, and yeah, if Win could log all of his hours that he had with me, he'd have like I don't even know, an 800 hours or something. That's my best buddy right there. That is my best buddy. Okay, I'll probably be around for a bit until like 10 p.m. my time. Gotta be up early. Yeah. Okay. So, well, yeah, you're in like Vegas or something. So, oh shit, it's 9 there. Oh, I don't know. Let's just call it then. We'll call it. Thanks, guys, for thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it, and love you too, buddy. Have a good day tomorrow. I'll talk to you. I'm sure. Don't scare too many girls off the Tinder app. Um, Thanks, David. Thanks for coming in, man. Really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I know I pretty much messaged everybody. That's the only reason they would know. Um, so yeah, thanks, guys, for coming in. It means a lot. It means a lot. You guys are important to me for being part of this. So thank you. Good night, BB Cakes. Oh God, oh boy. Good night, Daddy. Um, Def got to do more of these. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely look forward to more of them, and I'll definitely try to do and again, vertical noses, but like I'm kind of in a phase right now where I'm trying to do a lot of like different things, and Matthews, you and I spoke about too. Like I'm just right now, I'm not really into like going from like scheduled airport to scheduled airport. I'm still fine going to like those kinds of airports, just not like routinely, if that makes sense. Just more so like random, maybe airline, a random route for a challenge at some, of some kind, whatever it is, mountains or horrible weather airports or I don't know, whatever. So yeah. So thanks, Matthew. Sweet dreams and Biscoffs to you. I'm glad we didn't die. We got here. Um, and I'm happy you guys could be a part of it. It's awesome. So we'll definitely do some more of these in the future, and definitely look forward to the conversation with everybody. And hopefully you guys have a place to hang out here, and however much I stream, who the hell knows? But thanks for coming by, guys. I will see you on the next one.